Alright, this setup I'm about to show, it stuffs Zod's wake ups and it stuffs a lot of the cast's wake ups. But we'll go through them one by one. So let's start with Zod. I'll show the bread and butter first and explain exactly what's going on. So that's the Zod charge. And that's the Phantom Strike. Okay. So you do your bread and butter, but you end the combo with jump in 3, 1, 1, 2. So let's get to that point. Sorry about that. Okay. So jump in 3. 1, 1, 2. Now, as soon as the 2, and the 1, 1, 2, as soon as it's done, you dash forward. And the first moment you can, you crouch. You just tap the button. So right there, that's the first possible moment she can crouch out of her dash. Then after that, you jump in with 2. But you don't press jump 2 right away. You press jump 2 around that height. Right there. And that's the setup. So let's see it again real quick. Now another note. The reason why you want to end with 1, 1 and not back 2, 2, oops, is because of Phantom Strike. So again, press down, jump in, and jump in 2. It's about the same height. Now, if we were to have pressed back 2, 2, we would have gotten forward 2, 2 in this situation, and that would be the punish. It would just end with 4, 2, 2, and then after that you can go for a reset, but again, it's not guaranteed. But pressing 1, 1 instead, we can give ourselves a time to react which side we're landing on, and then press the tantrum stance to the right direction. Like that. I mean, the recording doesn't have it to do tantrum stance, but that's what you would do. Again, fast motion. If you time it a little better, you can actually stuff the Phantom Strike. And yeah, that's it. Zod can backdash this setup, but what you can do is you omit the crouch in the setup, and you just simply jump in and do back 2, 2. But then that gets blown up by wake ups, so it's a whole mind game. But that's how you deal with Zod's wake ups. Let's just go straight into Aquaman. So it's the same setup again. Let me just show you real quick, and then we'll put in slow-mo. Yeah, I show every single wake up getting blown up. And here we're finishing the combo with back 2, 2 and not 1, 1 like with Zod, because there's no way Aquaman can cross underneath us. And by using back 2, 2, we can blow up his backdash, as you see right here. Just like that. Okay, so it's the same setup, but let's just go through it. So here's the start of the bread and butter. And jump in 3. This, compared to Zod, doing the setup on Aquaman is a lot easier. The only difference against Aquaman is the timing of using the jump 2 to stop the wake up. So here's the 1, 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, dash. It's not going. Okay. Crouch, tap down, jump in, and now the jump 2. I don't know if you remember it from before, but it's a little later. and it stuffs it. And show it again with the Trident Rush. Okay, jump into bam. The only thing to note is stuffing the scoop is very easy with this setup. Stuffing the Trident Rush is a little harder, but if you screw it up, you get hit out of the air and you immediately get pushed back, and he'll only get like 7% on you. So that's the only thing to note with this setup. Like I said, it's a lot easier to do than Zod's setup, so that's good. And what is this video? Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is another way of blowing it up. And this setup does blow up all of Aquaman's Wakeups. The only thing to know about this setup is where to land the 3-3 at the end. So it has to be a lot earlier, like right there. You see how high Aquaman is there? And then we jump in and press jump 2. The jump 2 can be executed at any time. It can be pressed at any time. And then as soon as we land, we press 1-1. And the 1-1 stuffs it. If you screw this setup up, what'll happen is the 1 will trade with the wake up. So it's not too big of a deal. But there's 2 ways of blowing up Aquaman's wake ups. What's next? Doomsday. Okay. Doomsday is very similar to what I just did now with Aquaman. So I go through and I show that it blows up all his wake ups except Upward Venom. But what you can do, let's head back a little. What you can do, if you think he's going to use Upward Venom because you prove that you can stuff his wake ups, instead of jumping with 2, you do an empty jump and you bait the Upward Venom and punish. And if he does meter burn Upward Venom, he'll go over you and you can do Tantrum Stance on the opposite direction. So down, forward 3 in this case. Let's go through it real quick. Another thing to note, actually, forgot real quick, is where to land the 3-3. You want to land it as early as possible, but it's pretty lenient. You don't, it doesn't have to be like really, really high up, but that's the only thing to note. That's it. And there I showed that I tried to backdash. In case you're not familiar, you cannot backdash on wake up if someone's doing a meaty attack. And a meaty attack is when they attack as you wake up. It's not like Street Fighter 4. This game you cannot backdash on wake up against meaty attacks. So there I tried to backdash and I just got a block instead. And then here, so that's another way of blowing the wake up. It does less damage, but if you want to switch it up, there you go. And put in slow-mo. So instead of doing back 3 here after the cartwheel, we jump in right away and press jump 2 as soon as we can, and then we follow it up by forward 1, canceled in a tantrum stance, and then you press 2 for the untechable knockdown, and it froze again. Whatever. And as soon as we get up, we press back 2-2. And this blows up Venom, Supernova, and Earthshake as well. Doesn't blow up Upward Venom, but there you go.